Hello, everyone. Hello, how are we doing? Hope you're all doing okay or doing good. I am the Shoebox Poet, Kenny Plankton, as you know me, and I am here for a little early today. Try to get in here because of other things been going on, but I am here to read my book for you and talk about the poems inside of it. Looking forward to next week will be Christmas. I want to just let you know that I will be in Murfreesboro on the 20th for a show at the Poetry in the Borough over at. Um, I'll have to put it in the comments to where you can find me. But I'll have my books with me if you want to buy them. So we will pick up where we left off. This is called Heartstrings of Mine. These fragile heartstrings of mine created beautiful melodies plucked by a goddess, whose silhouette is burned into my mind. Darkness found me when the light of her love dimmed, and I became lost in the shadows of madness, searching for the flame of a scarlet goddess. Oh, how I missed the warmth of her frame when I curled up beside her, feeling her body rise and fall. I couldn't help test the face as I placed slow pecks upon her neck, tracing her body, stretching her shoulders slightly, where the desire wasn't for sex or the feeling of release, but the gratitude of being in the arms of a goddess and the running of my fingers through the flames of a crimson silk that adorned her head. Bittersweet memories course through my mind of wanting to feel your love and the touch of your fingers like before when it was all new and it felt like you cared for me. Now, this right here was about a cuddle buddy that I liked. I was just really interested in her. But, things started getting, for me, it started growing for an attachment, so I had to let go. I couldn't hold on to it anymore and put her in jeopardy or put her in jeopardy because she couldn't do those things. And I didn't want her to get in trouble. So I had to let it go. The next one's called It's a Quiet Embrace. It's a quiet embrace when the light of dusk creeps into your room, or into our room. The natural light is intoxicating as I lay here, watching an angel sleep wrapped up in my arms. And that's basically how you wake up in the morning and the sunlight's coming through the window and or light of the day and everything's coming in and you're just sitting there like, oh, you don't want to, you're warm. The person next to you is, you're both warm and you're both enjoying the moment of laying together. And that was just the thing that I was going with there. This one's called Embrace Your Dreams. You can embrace your dreams one fragment at a time as you close your arms around them, because dreams gather at the center of your heart. And basically, that's where I was going with this. Is your dreams are what or kind of a fantasies that your heart wants to be, because you're trying to will those things into existence by dreaming things or wanting to dream certain things. Um, it is a interesting thing. You're trying to manifest something more in your life than what was there presently, and this is the way I try to manifest things, to positive things. So the next poem is called A Blissful Desire. Solace, a blissful desire feeling I find myself longing for. With every breath, just to breathe you in and hearing those words. Do you promise me you will love me forever, even if I was for a little while or a lifetime of stardust? And this was for a word prompt called Desire. and it was only one I could come up with to where you want to hear somebody tell you that they love you. You want to hear those words when they tell you that. But it just seems like you kind of, with some people you hear it and some people you don't. So it's just a frustrating situation altogether. Because you care, but what can you do? But it is what it is. Uh, White petals fall of cherry blossoms like snowflakes in winter collecting in your hair. This one and the other one, those are memories of a kiss beneath the cherry blossoms in the springtime. It was sad watching the cherry blossoms wither and fall like the leaves of autumn. Both of these poems were basically for a uh, word prompt called Cherry Blossoms. And in doing that, it basically you had to come up with something to within a certain amount of words, or this was just whatever you can come up with. And um, it was a certain number length because I did it twice here. Um, and just kept on going. Like, okay, this one's like, oh, hey, white petals fall, cherry blossoms, like snowflakes in the winter collecting in your hair. Then the next poem will be right up under that. Those are the memories of a kiss beneath the cherry blossoms in springtime. It was sad watching the cherry blossoms wither and fall. And I connected those two poems together just and separated them out when I posted them for that word prompt, but put them together when I did this for when I did it in the book. And those aren't freckles, is this one I hear is called. And this one basically talks about the about star seeds, which is basically what some people have a feeling, think that they are, that they were brought from the cosmos here to and born uh, to be able to do certain things, or to be able to accomplish different things, so that they're star seeds and or stardust and different things. Those aren't freckles, but kisses from melted stardust. When you float through the heavens on wings of fire, they're a reflection of all the stars in the universe, each one so unique than the first one you discovered, flakes of broken worlds. Dirty snowballs that were scattered upon the solar winds, collecting and poured into the fiery beauty, who can melt your heart just as a kiss from her lips can set your mind ablaze. And going with this right here, they shot a rocket into a asteroid, and they found out that it's basically just a collection of dust and particles, and one thing is not solid rock. I thought that was really interesting, so I tried to capture that here. So this is going to be the last one. I was just trying to keep these under 10 minutes maybe today, but I will be back next on Christmas Day, hopefully to do one. The Taste of Spring is this poem called. I missed the taste of spring on your lips when we kissed. It was amazing, the memory of you, like breathing after surrendering and being released from the crush of waves, stirring into the amber color of your iris, and tracing the outline of your face like an ocean washed away to shore. It was a carnival of madness and all the chaos of love when I found myself caught up in the storm of you, just riding the winds of your smile and your kisses, because it was the only thing I could grasp when you and I collided. And it really was. It said when she and I collided on the basically. For me, I love spring. I enjoy the spring more than I enjoy winter. I said summer I enjoy too because it's nice and warm or hot and everything. You don't have to worry about freezing your butt off. Not really particularly fond of cold. Can't stand ice. Can't stand winter. But it is what it is. But I will be here again next Sunday. So remember to check out my books over on Amazon. If you want to pick up something for someone for Christmas, it may be a little late, but you'll get there. Um, and as always, you can always pick up books from me whenever I'm at a show. I'll be at Poetry in the Borough at the Oakland Event Center in Murfreesboro. So definitely on Tuesday. Sorry, on Tuesday, doors open at 5 and open mic starts is at 6:30. So definitely come by and check it out. And remember to check out my friends over at Jenna Jinx. Check out Jenna Jinx and her page over on Instagram and her portraits, Jenna Jinx Portraits. My friend Sarah Aikenhead and Bill Rulon Miller and Cast It Into the Fire podcast. Aria, Brian, and Alberta Hardison and their Reiki services. Aria and Brian Yin and Yang Energetics in McMinnville and Alberta and Nashville. And if I'll see you in Murfreesboro on Tuesday, if not, then Wednesday over at Everything Bar and Grill in Nashville. Everybody have a good weekend and be safe.